What's going on, everybody? I'm Eric Polley at ericpolley.com. This is part 7 of the video series where I'm recreating my website using React and Tailwind. Let's just hop right in to our progress. Alright, I got both screens open, and so we can see we got our videos, we got portfolio. Now let's hop over to contact, and for this I can actually just copy from my current contact here, as not a lot needs to change. So in our contact page I can just copy and paste that. So let's put each one of them inside of a paragraph so we can space them out accordingly. One thing that we may want to do is add a header like we did for everything else. So where it says portfolio, like it should, you can add accordingly. Now for this, I would like to add the entire shebang here, and we could just add all of that all up in one nice wrap like so. Okay. Let's copy that, and over in our contact, let's put everything inside of that. So we don't need this initial div actually, but we do need to close this last div. It knew what we wanted, so everything should be working. Now what we can do here is put it in the side like a flex. So not that one. We want to put our paragraphs inside of a flex, and they already are, but we want a flex column. Here, and like so. So everything should be inside. What we want to do is populate these paragraphs with the proper information, and like so, like this, one of these, a couple of this. Using a screen reader. No. VS Code. Stop asking me all these questions. Alright. Discord. Now we can add like the Twitter as well. And we're going to add each one of these probably inside of an anchor. Just give a bunch of different ways to contact. So let's do a mail to, and inside of the mail to, just gonna add my website, or my email rather, at live.com. Save. Okay. And we need our link properties, which, to make sure they're very consistent, I'm just going to copy the class like so. Okay. What we don't need is this giant amount of spacing, but we are going to want spacing about like that. Okay. This paragraph here is actually going to be the heading, but I know that it doesn't really like to do that, so instead I'm just going to add a margin of 4 and then text of extra large. And I think that's enough to get the point that we're talking about me here. All right. Okay. Now we're going to want similar class onto the Twitter. But we don't want a mail to, we just want a regular address. Cut, paste. And instead of mail to, we want twitter.com/EricRPolley. Let's save that and make sure that works. Cool. Now, one thing I do want inside of this again is the target to be blank. Now it's going to give me that error, and I could just copy relation with no refer, and just copy that whole bit and add it in here. So now both of these links will take you to an external website. Groovy. That opened up just like I would anticipate. Okay. That was all the links that I really had. Now, we could add a margin to these. So I'll just copy this here and get rid of the text size. And another one here. So there's some even spacing. So this one can also use a margin bottom of like 6. Can even be way more than that, just to make sure that's not right on the bottom. So Twitter can always be the bottom link. So that was all the links that I had available previous to this. So I think that the links are sufficient. I'm going to add a margin bottom of way more than that. Just there we go. Just to make sure that the page continues on for a little bit. Cool. Let's get to the blog. The blog. The blog is just going to be an iframe. And for this iframe, we want the width to be full. Okay. Now, similar to what we did over here, we would like these items. We don't need to be putting a flex on anything else or anything like that. We can just simply add these in here. Getting notifications. I don't know if it's from Xbox or what. Something is not signed out. /div. Alright. Just constant notifications. What do you want from me? Something's notifying me somewhere on my computer. I'll look into it after I'm done with this video. Right, so we don't want it to say portfolio. We want it to say blog. With a margin top of 4 and a margin bottom of 8. So there's a little bit of distance between the iframe and the title. So we want a shadow. And was it extra large or large? I'm gonna guess it was extra large. Let's take a glance. See if they're comparable. I don't know if we'll know until it's already in there. So let's just add https blog.ericpolley.com and add the source. Okay. So the width is full. The height should be full. Will that do that? Nope. Auto. Height is... So auto would have worked, but it didn't. Let's see. Full? I already tried that. Pixels. Okay. So we want this width to actually be more like 95%. And then this will be a flex with flex column, and then we can justify center. Now we want item center. Item or items center. Put all the items in the center. Cool. Margin bottom. It's going to be something again ridiculous like 20. To make sure it actually fits inside of this box. So let's make sure I can see it. There's the shadow. I can't see the shadow anymore. Let's move it over here, make sure it's still there. Yeah, it's still there. Very faint. Can I add a border? Yeah, that did add a border. Okay, so now it's in a little box. Now, we would only want height to be 600 if we're on a full-size screen, right? Otherwise, we would like the height to be more like 400 pixels. And let's test it out with this screen. So we could probably do more like 450. I feel like a gambling man. 500. And that's enough to where it all fits still on the screen and you can still scroll through it pretty nicely. Width is 99. But if it's on a large screen, width is actually 95%. Okay. What do you not like about this? Save it, and its iframe elements have a unique title property. Blog. That's supposed to be here. Right there. Blog. Okay. It's got a title now. You happy? Does that make... did I add a title to all my other iframes? Or are they all titled the same thing? Where's the iframe? Title, website. Well, that's not causing any problems. Allow full screen. That's on my new iframe. Where would this be? Does it tell me where it is? Okay, well, let's look for allow. Must be in the videos. Allow. F. Allow full screen. And then it wants it all to be caps. Is that the problem? My God. Why are you coming at me with these issues now all of a sudden? These are old issues. Let's see, that's interesting. It's interesting because I thought these were supposed to be fully responsive here. Let's see, where's the class name? Here we are. It's because it doesn't even tell it what to do if there are not large screens. So a standard should be a width of 95 view width. And then, no matter what, it'll be in the right box. But if I add for responsiveness, yeah, see, it just squishes down the right. So the height should be auto. So we got width here, height should be auto. It's Tailwind, so it's just H. Nope. Save that. What happens if I just don't have a height here? Nope. It picks the smallest possible height that it can. Alright. Large height. Let's just delete the large. Because then large also medium. It's going to be more like 3. This is where it comes to 315. Shoot. So it's normally 250, and then as it gets to right about here, see that 95 isn't going to work right here. Well, first of all, I'm editing this one anyways. Yep, I would like it to stretch the whole way, but it seems to make a lot more sense like that. Okay, large width, medium height. Which, I'm not sure we need that. My wife. Huh. That actually hurt it more than it helped it. Why, what's the standard height? 315. Okay, but the height regularly there we go. 255. That way when you blow it up, and there we go. Okay, that looks good. Make sure that it's consistent on both of these. They should have exactly the same properties, so I think the only thing this one's missing is that here for the medium screen. So make sure they both change size. Just want to see on a phone. I think I can reduce the height even a little bit more here to like 35. Just less black bar on top. I don't really like that. Okay. Got sidetracked messing around with the video. Got portfolio, contact, blog, and looks pretty good on a phone. I like it. Now we can use an about page. And about page, I'm going to use a similar format again. I could use components to import these every time I'm using them. That would have been efficient, but that's not what I decided to do. So let's move on over here. Though when it comes to adding a footer and everything, that'll be easy. Close the blog, header, app, and we want the about. And inside of there, we'll just paste that and get rid of like all the iframes. Or did I get rid of that? It didn't like. Just seems like there's added divs or something. So I think these just are not closed up here. Okay, save so we can see. Margin top, pretty decent chunk of margin there, and then we're just gonna go ahead and start about our POLLEY. Class name, text large, and font is medium. Okay, and let's start with another paragraph because we should probably add a margin bottom. And we're just going to be typing an about me here for a little bit. My name is Eric POLLEY. I am a software engineer and software developer at ericpolley.com. Have a strong background creating and using software. Okay. I have always had an interest in technology and I am excited about the next wave of technology, the next I'm just gonna say the next big thing because that's what's coming to mind. I can always come back and change it later. I might just add the iframe for my vlog video here at the very bottom of this about, and that might be the easiest thing in order to demonstrate who I am. Yeah, I know it's repeating a piece of the website, but I think that makes the most sense. I literally just want the iframe, and I'm going to edit it so it's not over there. Okay. We would like this main div to be a flex with a flex column, and we want the items. I keep wanting to start that with align, and also, where does this div end? Okay. Justify center. And the iframe is not going in the center. Why? I'm going to add all this instead to this div. Justify center. Items center. Okay, that's what we wanted. And this already has the shadow and everything that I would want. The screen size and everything is way off though. So naturally, we would normally want on mobile, the video actually can stay exactly the same. So this is good to go. The margin bottom can be way more, just so the bottom of the screen isn't cutting this video off. Save. And I'm not seeing the change on that margin bottom. Margin bottom. Let's try 28. Okay, there we go. Nice large change. For the medium, looks like we would only change the height originally. For the large screen, we actually want this to be quite a bit bigger. Because I think really width is all we need. And then we can change the height every time there's a screen size change. So the normal height, let's start with large. Large height would be 500 pixels. I'm just guessing. Might even need to be bigger than that. Yeah, let's do like 540. Just want to make sure that you can read all the texts. So for the large width, we're actually going to do something more like 80. Just so the height doesn't have to be so crazy high. But if I go a little bit smaller, it won't cut everything off. So like right there is where I don't really like it. Right here. So I'm gonna do like 77. That's a weird number. Oh, I want to do the opposite. 82. Alright, that looks pretty good. I'm satisfied with the way it looks. So we can change these properties here for the medium and large, or medium and small screen. Yeah. So medium, it's right here. That's what we don't want to happen. Medium, medium. Save it, and then we'll fix that right away. But because I think, yeah, there we go. So just squash in a little bit once you get in there, but it ends up filling up the screen, so I like that a lot better. But on mobile, we need to change the width and height. Okay, so I'm just going to delete the medium here, and so that way we can call upon it that way. So this height is ridiculously high. Don't need that. 300 is probably good. That looks pretty good. Well, it doesn't need to be that high because most of these are going to be on, most of these visitors are going to be using mobile, not a scrunched Chrome window. So yeah, we could probably reduce the height even further. Or either that, or we can increase the width, like 88. We should probably do both. Lower the height, increase the width. You know what? I'm going to be daring with this and say 96. So it fills up most of the way. But it breaks that, so I don't like that. 90. Just want to make sure that it doesn't break that border that's around, because I really like everything to stay inside of it, unlike what's happening right here on medium screen. That is medium, right? Why? No. It's still small, I believe. So the width can't really change a whole lot more, strictly because of that border, in order to make it look consistent and nice. So just going to reduce it as much as possible. Nope, not that one. Reducing the wrong one. I want just this one. 230, I guess. Oh, it looks nice when it's down like that. That still looks squished. Okay. Yeah. Feel weird reducing the height this much, but that's what I'm going to do. I would go according to the view height, but then that'll squash it all sorts of ways depending on what you're looking at, what kind of a viewing device. All right, that's an about. Now we got about, blog, contact, so forth. Contact has the wrong title, and also no margin on it. That's more better. More better-er. And the homepage can easily be just welcome to ericpolley.com. Oops. And save and go here. Welcome to ericpolley.com. You know what? We should probably put that inside of like one of these like we did with everything else. Like so. And let's see, I could pull an image for now. I was gonna animate one for this, but I'm probably gonna do that on another day and just use this for now. Let's copy the link address. Where is it? I know I've done this before directly from Facebook. Let's see how I can do this. Copy image address. Right. And I could use an iframe or image. I can't remember if it's source. I'm gonna guess it's source. Alt equals Eric. And okay, and now we're going to add a bunch of class properties to that image. Class name equals rounded. Do I put rounded? It's like full, I think. Yep, rounded full, which conflicts with rounded. Rounded full. Border. Slate 300. Border. So I can't see that personally. Let's see what happened here. Border. Well, I want to change the thickness, so I guess like that first. Now we'll add border slate and like 500. Okay, I can now I can see it at least. Which really quick actually on my app. JS on my border. Let's try border slate 400. 300. Okay. Oh yeah, I like the way that looks. Okay. It's funny how a little tiny color change on a thing like that can make so much of a big difference. Anyways, let's go back to our about. And our about page needs a, first off, margin like 4 right over here, right? And then this doesn't need to be so ridiculous. So you can see that there is a page. There's more to view just below. Okay, about me looked good. We're working on the home page. Now, this is the main div here with everything inside of it. We're just going to call it a flex. Flex column and items center. Flex all? No, flex call. And this needs a margin 4. This guy could also use a margin 4. Alright, hello. My name POLLEY, and this is my official website. I was thinking about putting in that fancy little thing where there's like it says software engineer and then it deletes it and then it's like software developer and then it's teacher, but I've seen that so many times now that I think it's probably overdone and dry. Add a big fat border on it. Yeah, I kind of like that way that looks. Don't select all. I'm saving. Okay, I like the lighter color a little bit better. What else does my actual home page need on here? Maybe a link to my GitHub, that's all I could think of, but I think the home page itself doesn't really need anything. Yeah, essentially this is ready to go. Cool. Let's see, mobile really quick. It's pretty basic, but it gets the point across. I think instead of welcome, I'm just going to put my name and then my title. Software. I'm going to put engineer. Cool. What I could use here is maybe a little of this. A little class action. Instead of medium, semi-bold. Is there a dash in there as well? Or is it just semi? Nope, I was right the first time. So this one is instead going to get a margin top 4. That way this one also can have margin top like 2. That way this one can have class name of margin top. Like this one can be ridiculous because there would be a whole bunch of spacing. Hello. Should I turn the image into a button? Like import it, and that's what I was literally just auto importing it. So now my image will take you to my portfolio where you can see my resume. Originally I had a resume page, but I think this makes a lot more sense. Now what I could do is change the order of these links, and then after that I think this website is ready to launch. So inside of my header I would like portfolio to be first. Portfolio. And I need to refresh. Oh. That was in the drop-down menu. Gotta remember these things. It's actually over here. The portfolio. Copy. Cut, I mean. And there it is. Now it'll save accordingly. Portfolio about. I think about will be last. Because the portfolio and about are kind of the same thing. Kind of want videos to be the very second thing that you see. So portfolio, video, videos, blog, contact, about. Well, contact is usually last, so that's what I'm going to do. And was there any difference between these? The links were inside of paragraphs. That was the main difference, I think. So I'm just going to remain consistent here, and so portfolio, then videos, then blog, and then about, and then contact. Okay. And this is for the mobile. Okay. Now everything seems to be up and running the way I would like, so I'm going to close it like that. Control J, git add dot, git commit -m, and then let's say blog about contact and homepage, ready to launch website. Git push. Cool. Alright, now let's just hop on over to Netlify, and what we're going to do is, for my current website, we're going to go to the domain and remove the domain. Okay, now Eric Polley will go to nowhere. And that's what we want, actually. So I'm going to add a new site and import from existing. Okay. Now we are looking for my new website, which should just be Eric Polley. That's the one. Just gotta go through the million websites that I got going on over here. Okay. And it is deploying. Right? And this is fantastic. This is what we want. I'm literally just waiting for it to tell me that it's done. And then I'm going to sync it up with the DNS properties. It's taking longer than standard. So I'm just going to go over here to add. And there's that. Now, once the website is actually active, we should be able to direct to ericpolley.com. It's just currently verifying. Sometimes this takes longer. Sometimes it's instant. About, what was that, like 2 minutes? And my website is up and running at ericpolley.com. You can go check it out right now if it hasn't been too long since I've created this video. Now, if you would like, let's see, looks like the following link is broken. I forgot what I was saying just because that threw me off, a little unexpected error. If you would like to recreate this kind of thing, I do have this available on GitHub. Or if you would like to visit my old portfolio, if this is no longer my portfolio, I probably have it linked and available over here. As you can see, some of these things are still loading up. They're pulling from the new iframes, and if I refresh, it's having trouble finding it. Okay, but everything seems to be functioning, and it will be better and better as it goes along. Cool. So that's my website, all ready to rock. Thanks for watching all of these crazy amounts of videos. Watch me struggle through it. This has been Eric Polley at ericpolley.com. I'll see you on the next tutorial.